What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sundown Audio unofficial YouTube channel. My name's Derek, and this is going to be another episode of Amp Test Tuesday. So today on the test bench, we have the SAX-200.4. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing, show you what we got, then we're going to get it hooked up, run it on the amp dyno. So when you receive your amp, open it up. You're going to get your decal. You're going to get a remote knob. This one is going to have the clipping indicator on it. Got your owner's manual. Let's get this out the packing here and show it to you. So here you go. This tiny little thing. SAX-200.4 multi-channel. It is a 4-channel amplifier. It is bridgeable into 2-channel. You see this one being one of the higher models. It does come with a nice Tiffany style RCA inputs. Got all your controls there: gain, subsonic, high pass, low pass. This amplifier is capable of running bandpass style with the crossovers, as in you can run the high pass and the subsonic crossovers together. So since we got the owner's manual here, let's take it out, do a quick look at it. Alright, so right here we got the SAX-200.4. We'll go over its ratings real quick. So it is rated 200 watts by 4 at 4 ohm stereo, 320 watts by 4 at 2 ohm stereo, and 640 watts by 2 at 4 ohm bridged. So altogether, length listed here in the manual is 11.81 inches by 8¼ inches wide by 2.32 inches tall. This is a very tiny amplifier, ton of power in a tiny package. So give me a second to get this thing hooked up. We're going to run it on the amp dyno, see what kind of power it makes. Alright guys, we got the amplifier all hooked up. So we're going to start out, let me kill that light. We're going to start out with it on a certified run. This is going to be 2-channel. Let's do 4 ohms per channel. Let me adjust the camera just a little bit here. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see this good. So alright, certified 4 ohms. The amplifier is rated 200 watts at 4 ohms. Amp dyno's running. Let's see how it does. Alright, there we go. So rated 200 watts by 4 at 4 ohms. That is stereo. We got certified 260 watts. Certified at 4 ohms, 14.6 volts. So let's go ahead and drop that down to 2.7. Alright, so this is going to be certified 2.7 ohms. The amp dyno is running. And there we go. So it looks like around 350 watts per channel stereo, certified run, 2.7 ohms. So let's take it on down to 2 ohm. This is still going to be a stereo run at 2 ohms stereo like this. It is rated 320 watts per channel. All right, there we go. So certified at 2 ohms stereo, rated at 320 watts per channel, and we got around 420 watts per channel. Certified 2 ohms, 14.5 volts. All right, so let's back out of here. Go ahead and run it uncertified, 2-channel mode. We'll run it through everything again. Quick 4 ohm test. So here we go, uncertified, 4 ohm stereo, 264 watts per channel. All right, uncertified at 2.7 ohms. So there we go, uncertified, 2.7 ohms stereo, around 365 watts per channel, 14.4 volts. Now let's drop it on down to 2 ohm stereo. That's its lowest rated impedance. All right, uncertified, 2 ohms stereo. Looks like we got 445 watts per channel at 14.4 volts. So let's back on out of that and drop it on down to a dynamic run. Dynamic, 2 ohm. We might as well just go straight to, yeah, dynamic, 2 ohm. Let me get it on the track here. And here we go. So that's it. Dynamic at 2 ohm stereo, 14.7 volts. Look like we got around 469 watts. Okay, so this is not recommended for this, but I wanted to go uncertified and take it a little bit below its rated impedance. Let's drop on down to 1.6 with it. So this is going to be an uncertified run, stereo at 1.6 ohms per channel. And that looks like that's all we're going to get. Just over 500 watts. We got 503 and 508 watts per channel stereo at 1.6 ohms, 14.5 volts. That's an uncertified run. Alright guys, I got the amp rewired here. I have bridged it. So we're now running 2 channels bridged. I had some comments saying I need to do that. So instead of running it just stereo, 2 channels, it is now bridged. We're going to run through some of this again. So let's start with a certified run. We're in 2-channel mode, and since we are bridged, the lowest it is rated to go is 4 ohms here per channel. So we're going to run at 4 ohm. It is rated 640 watts by 2 at 4 ohm bridged. So let's see, I got it all set up here. Let's run it. All right, there we go. So it looks like we got 705 watts and 716 watts in each channel. That is certified at 4 ohm bridged, 14.4 volts. Rated power there is only 640 watts, so decent little bit above rated power. All right, now let's go uncertified, 2-channel mode. We are still bridged. So here we go, bridged at 4 ohms per channel, uncertified. And there we go, looks like about right at 800 watts per channel, uncertified, 4 ohms, bridged into 2-channel mode, 14.4 volts. Next up is going to be a dynamic run in 2-channel mode at 4 ohms per channel. So the amplifier is bridged into 2 channels. This is a dynamic run, 4 ohms per channel. So there we go. We got about we got 852 and 835 watts into each channel, bridged into 2-channel mode, dynamic, 4 ohms, 14.74 volts. So here we go, we gotta try it. Dynamic, 2-channel. Let's drop it down below rated impedance. So our next step down is gonna be 2.7. So seeing how we're bridged, the channels will share this impedance. They'll kind of split it. So that 2.7 turns into 1.35 per channel. This is going to be a dynamic run at 1.35 per channel stereo or 2.7 ohms bridged. Let's see what happens. All right, there we go. Dynamic. The amplifier is bridged in a 2-channel mode, 2.7 ohms per channel, well below rated impedance, over 1,000 watts, 1,049 and 1,036 watts. And just to show you, here we go. Cut some light on. We're still bridged there. SAX-200.4. Making over 2,000 watts on the amp dyno. What do y'all guys think of that? So there you go, guys, the little SAX-200.4, less than 12 inches long, making big power, over 2,000 watts on the amp dyno. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Remember, if you like what we're doing here on the channel, click that thumbs up button, give us a like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, share with all your friends. Next big giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. Till next time, guys. See you then.